storms and, of course, the water levels. And so, Lee, what's the latest?
Well, you're right. This one's actually taking aim a little further south. Not to say that, Santa Cruz isn't going to get some rain. We're going to get a lot of rain up in the hills, but it looks like the San Lucias may take the brunt of this one, and that is concerning. Those watersheds are actually a little larger, and they take longer to kind of fill up the bigger rivers, including the Salinas. We'll get to that. Here's a look at our front actually this morning as that moved through, of course, during the morning commute. We've taken a break through most of the afternoon, but you can actually see that rain is already getting back into parts of, well, from about Santa Barbara northward and along the coast along Big Sur. It's getting close, and that's that batch of moisture that actually came through last night. That was part of that atmospheric river, so you can see that moisture plume is really still there all in all. And you can just see it kind of goes back a ways too. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually add this area of low pressure into the mix with a front. So all of this kind of combines together here, and that's going to give us a pretty significant rainfall, especially again from about the Monterey Peninsula southward. There will still be some areas of shadowing, but up in the hills where, of course, all the creeks start off, that's really what we're worried about, is all that flows down and into the main river stems. Rain forecast next 48 hours. You'll notice that the bulk of what comes down, and I don't want to really impress upon that too much because there's going to be certainly some high rain amounts up in the Santa Cruz Mountains, but the Santa Lucias may get anywhere from 2 to 4 inches, maybe even some spots with more than that. Coast could do anywhere from about a quarter to a half or maybe an inch, but it's not really the coast that we're worried about. It's really the inland areas in the southern half of Monterey and San Benito counties. Here's a look at the Spreckle site. This is one of those sites where we think that the river may flood. You can see flood stage there around 23 feet. It'll be minor flood stage because it starts at 23 feet. So the river projected to come up pretty steadily. This is actually 5 p.m. on Sunday. If we do get some flooding, it will probably start around then. And of course, it'll take a while for the river to subside, another day, day and a half. So we'll be watching it closely. Looks like it could be a minor flood event. We'll be talking more about that, of course, when we get the rains coming in and we start adding up the totals and we get a better perspective of where we're at.
All right. Thank you, Lee. More rain and, well, we get another day of moving mud and debris from busy roadways throughout the Santa Cruz Mountains, including Highway 17. Action News reporter Phil Gomez joins us live from Santa Cruz tonight with an update.
Well, Aaron, so far so good. No major new slides to report after more rain fell today. Caltrans crews worked around the clock in the mudslide zone area along northbound Highway 17, shaping the hillside so it doesn't slide down and block the southbound lanes. When the rain eased up, work began along the slide area near Vine Hill Road in Scotts Valley. The special spider unit was used to stabilize the hill where tons of mud came down February 7th. Crews always keeping an eye for movement on the hillside.
They're just basically going to be working in between the rain, working as long a shifts as they can to try and bring stuff down from the hillside.
Traffic has been reduced to one lane in each direction using the southbound lanes. Traffic remains at a crawl, but there didn't appear to be as much gridlock today.
It's actually been a little bit lighter today, and I don't know if that's because of the rain or people are not even taking a chance and have now found alternate routes around.
Work continued along Nelson Road. 2 85-foot-long rail cars were placed over it late Wednesday. There's much relief, but it'll be at least a week before residents can drive on it.
I know it's not working, but it's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, there's so much going on everywhere in the county, and you know, the fact that they took the time to fix our bridge is just, it's good news.
Highway 9 remains closed at Glengarry Road near Felton. A signal now controls traffic along a one-lane slip-out along the lower section of Bear Creek Road. It is open to Highway 17, but it takes time to navigate the maze.
Slow. It takes a lot of time, yeah. There's sometimes at night, I have a friend that lives on my property. It takes him, 2 hours to get home from Santa Cruz.
This shovel demonstration taken earlier this week by the CHP shows the danger of driving over this section of road. There's a big hole under there. These two steel poles were connected yesterday. Today, they've moved 4 inches apart. The road is closed in both directions. Despite warnings, people continue to ignore them.
That continues to move, and so we keep an eye on that. Emergency traffic only. People want to use it because they see they can get through. We'd rather they didn't.
And we just learned that as a precaution because of more storms heading our way, the Pajaro Valley Unified School District has closed Valencia Elementary School Friday. Now, when students return Tuesday, it won't be at their regular school location. Classes will be held at Cabrillo College, Aptos High School, and kindergartners will be at Mar Vista Elementary School in Aptos. So 3 different locations.
Right. Hard to keep everything straight, but thank you, Phil. And this Saturday, Congressman Jimmy Panetta is set to get a tour of storm damage in Aptos, specifically Valencia Road, and the problems that school children and their families are having getting in and out of that area.
Well, in Big Sur, they have all kinds of problems, and they are very worried about this next round of storms. May make the current problems they have, which are sizable, even worse. Action News reporter Caitlin Conrad has details live from Monterey right now. Caitlin?
Well, Dan, there are 2 major problems that are affecting the greatest number of people, and one is the closures on Palo Colorado Road, and the other is the closure of Pfeiffer Canyon Bridge. California Highway Patrol is enforcing a hard closure at Pfeiffer Canyon Bridge. Caltrans has put up concrete blocks and no one is allowed to cross. The bridge is sitting on an active landslide. You can see all of this material that's come down off the mountain, and I can tell just with my foot that the ground is very unstable here, and it's likely only to get worse with the rain we're getting. One of the 2 columns holding the bridge up is moving with the slide, and it's starting to crack. It's left everyone south of the post office cut off. It's been a hard winter in Big Sur.
It has been crazy, not to mention that we are scarred from the Soberana's fire.
North of the bridge in Palo Colorado Canyon, the road has been closed off on and off for a month.
We had a little mountain meeting up there, like this is unacceptable because what if there's an emergency? You can't keep our only way to get people out in a medical emergency.
The road started to collapse after the first big storms hit in January. The county's put in a temporary bridge for the about 60 locals who live above the closure, but they've also been removing it as more storms hit the area.
From what I hear, they're going to leave it open this weekend. I'm really concerned about that because of the water volume in Rocky Creek.
With both of these problems, there's no easy solution. They can't get to work on putting in a permanent bridge or a box culvert in Palo Colorado until things dry out. And then on the bridge, they can't even start work on that post until the landslide stops moving. Dan?
Yeah, it's just a mess. All right, thank you very much, Caitlin. Caltrans is going to bring surveyors out on Tuesday, but it's highly unlikely that that bridge could reopen for cars anytime soon. Caltrans says they could, though, reopen Highway 152 between Gilroy and Watsonville maybe tomorrow. They'll do an assessment in the morning. A mudslide, you may recall, closed a section of that road nearly 2 weeks ago.